Hi, I'm Arfat Afazat. I'm the co-founder of Foxtales Studios and the writer of Overturn Rising Sands. And today, we're going to show you the gameplay of Overturn up close and personal. So we're at the eastern slums of Drishbara here that is being dominated by the Caleb the Houndlord. And each level has a set amount of objectives. Some of them are mission critical, while some are optional. What you see here is the level 1 board where all the game assets are assembled as per the rulebook. To progress in this level, the primary objective is to destroy this watchtower. To be able to do that, you need intel over the tower's weakness. Therefore, the objective of this entire level is to destroy the watchtowers and gain intel about it, search the complete area and gather all the search tokens, recover the artifacts, defeat the hounds. Defeating the hounds of Caleb is an optional objective, but it's very important if you wish to fight the boss, because in their absence he's going to be extremely weakened. So we're starting out with two heroes, Horio's the Hunter, and the other one he's one of my favorites, that is Darfish the Wolf Guard. Both have their own abilities and perks. Together they're going to make a great pair, as Darfish is kind of a tank while Horio's the Hunter is more agile and has the benefit of aim. So let's begin. So right now both our heroes are kind of bare bones. They don't have any weapons, nor do they have any levels or skills, so they automatically start at level 1. They can still explore, interact and search, but this is extremely advisable. So we're gonna head to the marketplace to get some weapons. But we have to do it in a very sneaky way, because combat with the guards without any weapons is going to be a real pain. So we're going to use the stamina of our characters and make our way to the marketplace. So we're going to use all our stamina to move across the board and take the quickest route to the marketplace. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now it's the Wolf Guard's turn, and we're gonna take the same route because we both need weapons really bad. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so we've been spotted by the archer at the top of the building here. That's right here. We fall directly in his line of sight. So he's not gonna do anything because he is in inactive state right now. But what he's gonna do is he's gonna put a tag on us. So since we've been spotted, so one spotting tag goes in here, the other one, goes over there. Now since we have two tags, spotted tags on us, that means that our overall threat level has increased from 0 to 1. So the more threat level, the more the probability of a combat with the guards or anything. Now it's the turn of the guards to move across the board, and since we have two kinds of guards, one in active state, the other one in inactive, so we're going to move the active guards, that is the Barahir boulders here. So they're going to move 2 paces, 1, 2, and since we do not directly fall into their line of sight, that doesn't raise our threat level, and we're good. The other riders, other enemies here, that is the desert riders and the archers, since they are in inactive state, they're gonna hold on to their position, and until they do not spot us, or we directly do not come across their line of sight, we're good. So that's it for now. So this marks the end of a turn. Our heroes have moved, the active guards have moved, so there isn't anyone else on the board that's moving, so that's pretty much it. The turn has ended, and that adds an hour on the chaos clock. Chaos clock is a very integral part of the gameplay of Overturn Rising Sands, and its movement dictates the fate of Drishbara here and all your players, and their dynamics and interaction with all the other NPCs and stuff. So we're gonna move the hand of the chaos clock to 1 hour. So it's the turn of our heroes once again. We're gonna move Darfish. We're gonna use all the stamina and move him as fast as possible towards the marketplace. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're at the marketplace. But we got spotted by a guard, so I think that's gonna add a spot tag on us. But before we put that, we should move Horius 2. Come on, hurry up. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. We're at the marketplace, but now we have 2 tags on us. So we're at the marketplace. As you can guess, marketplace is the place where you can buy stuff. And in the world of Dush Barahir, this is where you can buy all sorts of illegal weapons. I mean, all weapons are illegal, but in the world of Dush Barahir. But our heroes, since they're in desperate need of weapons, they're gonna buy their first weapons, which is a basic sword and a bow and arrow. There are other things to buy here too, but right now we just need weapons, so we're just gonna grab them and get out. Do understand that there are a lot of other items that can help you out in the marketplace. You'll have to spend Darek on that. Darek is the currency of Dush Barahir that you can see right over there, and but that's just about it. We've gathered our weapons and we're on our way. So let's see how the fight works. So once again, it's the turn of the guards. Since we're already shopping in the market, these poor guys are just gonna, try to look out for any suspicious people that are the rebels, and they're gonna move 2 paces. And not they, just one guy. 1, 2. Rest of them are in inactive state, so that just marks the end of the turn. So before we entered the marketplace, we were spotted by this, speared sentinel, and that had already placed a spot tag on us. Now that we're gonna come out of the marketplace, we are definitely gonna get another tag, and that's gonna mean overall threat level increase and the likelihood of combat. So let's face this guy. And we're out of the marketplace. Now we're in direct vicinity of him, and before initiating the combat, since our threat level has already increased, let me put those tags up here. There. So before initiating the combat, we need to check out the guard's behavior attitude. So in order to do that, we're going to draw the card. So we're facing this speared sentinel. He looks kind of a badass, and we're going to see if we're able to fight him or not. So in order to do that, we're going to draw his card, which is right over there. And his card says that his health is 8, and he's got a pretty strong defense with him. And seriously, we're kind of scared, but let's go ahead with the combat and see if we can, put him down or what. So this speared sentinel looks kind of nasty, and I don't think he's gonna go down easily. So in order to put him down, we're gonna start the combat with Darfish. Since we already mentioned earlier that he's a seasoned warrior, he comes with an additional aim die, and that's gonna make it easier for us to, put this thing down. Let's begin. Alright, so let's roll the dice and see what happens. Here we go. Okay, this doesn't look good at all, because the red die is for the guard's defense, the Spirit Sentinel's defense. The black ones are for Darfish, and from the looks of it, he has landed 2 hits, and the Spirit Sentinel has blocked 2 of them, and there's the other bit of sword represents that the other hit has been deflected to the Darfish sword, which is gonna lower its life. Okay, for the aim die, both of them land at the leg part, so we cannot pretty much use them at all, and this doesn't look good. So no hit has been landed on the Spirit Sentinel whatsoever, and we have lost 1 stamina cube for that. Okay, so that didn't work out at all, so we're gonna use another stamina cube of ours and make sure that Darfish hits this time. Make sure he's not shooting blanks. Sorry. Damn! So the defense is still high. The guard blocked. Only 1 hit was landed. The other one's deflected in Darfish's sword. His sword's life is gonna get lower, and it doesn't matter where the hit lands, the torso or what, because it's a dud. I guess we'll have to use another of our stamina cube and make sure this one counts. So far we haven't landed a single hit on the guy. Bingo! We finally managed to land a hit. Not 1, I think we landed, yeah, these are 3 hits. And the guard didn't manage to block anyone at all. And since Darfish is given 2 aim dice, so we can choose where the hit lands. either on the arm or on the head. The advantage of a hit on the head, as you all can imagine, is the loss of consciousness, so we're gonna choose head, making the guard rendered unconscious. And yeah, so 3 hits, the guard is unconscious now. Yeah. Okay, so we still have 1 turn left, and the guard is down, which means now his defense die is not going to be casted. But here's the deal: our weapon durability has gone down drastically, which means that we only have 1 turn left to make use of this sword. So we're going to cast the die again, and hopefully the down guard won't be much of a resistance. Yeah, we're kind of bullying him now, but it's fine. There we go. It's 1 hit. Yeah. So there we go. He started out with HP 8, and now we have reduced it to 4. He's unconscious, and we're still beating up on him. He never get a chance to hit us, and we're glad about that. But that's just about it for the turns of Eldamish, and we still have the other hero left. Hurios is going to cast his die again, and the good thing is that there's going to be no defense die once again. I feel kind of bad beating up on a downed guy. Yeah, it's kind of mean, but I'm sure he would have done the same if it was us. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, so it's Hurios' turn now. He's an archer, and he's gonna be beating down on an unconscious guy, which is not very noble, which the rebellion is known for. But what can we do? It's it's a dog-eat-dog world. But an interesting thing about Hurios, he's an archer, and he can shoot pretty far, which means that he has the advantage of ranged combat with him. But in this case, since we're like facing this guy directly in front of us, so we wouldn't have to worry about ranged combat. We're just gonna cast the dice and see where it leads us. Okay, one more thing, Hurios also gets 2 aim dice, which is one of his basic stats. So we bought a standard issued bow and standard arrows at the marketplace, and we're gonna use them on this poor unconscious guard. Oh my god, I feel so bad for him. So let's cast the dice. Here we go. Hey, we didn't land a hit. Well, he's extremely lucky. Yeah, the guard is extremely lucky. Like, not a single hit. And we lost 1 stamina cube, and I think we're gonna try one more time, because we still have a few more stamina cubes left with us. There we go once again. You lucky dog. 3 hit. Yeah. Feels so good beating up on a down guy, but yeah. So his health, his HP is down to 3 more points, and yes. Okay, so 3 more hits, and yeah, the aim dice landed at his head and torso, and which doesn't even matter right now because he was down already. But where do you want this hit to be landed at, Humayun? Like the head or the torso?
Torso.
It's not gonna make much of a difference because he's unconscious anyway. But yeah, fine. Let's hit his torso. Anyway, so 1 more turn. Alright, so that's a torso hit, and we still have 1 more turn left. And if he doesn't die this time, I'm like flipping this table over, and I'm not playing this game ever again. Yeah, 2 hits. He's down. Yeah, I feel so proud at beating up an unconscious guy. But yeah, that was pretty exhilarating. And the guard is down. So our first combat initiation is done, and that's just one of the many few incidents that we're going to come across while playing Overturn Rising Sands. And even though he was one of a baddie, there are going to be many more interactions like these in the game, and the guards and the enemies will be much more tougher because their AI is unpredictable. So next time we won't be so lucky. Okay, so the combat, as we might think that it's over, it's not, because every time you down an opponent, you have to check what the base of the figurine says. It says that he was an ordinary human being, which we're glad, because he could have been possessed. And the moment you put down a possessed enemy or a character, you know what happens. The Ifrit comes out, and the moment they come out, it's something that we're going to cover in another video, because it's going to be chaotic. And we're glad that there weren't any other guards in the vicinity, because they could have been drawn to the conflict and would have made it much more difficult for us. But that's just about it. That's just a sneak peek of the combat that's being used in Overturn Rising Sands, and it is more interesting actually. It's one of the defining features of the game, and we'll be showing you some more instances of, you know, combat where it's a matter of life and death kind of thing. So thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for being so patient. We'll be coming up with more videos in the coming days. We really appreciate your patience, and we really love you all. Thank you so much.